What's up, racers and collectors? CB here. Hope everybody's enjoying their holiday. Do you want to get out of my way? Alright. So, it appears we've got a little bit of a rivalry going on here. Well, just last week, Chase Family Racing broke the track record, the 2.82, set previously by Jim Carlson, which was 2.88. So guess what? Jim Carlson is back. He gifted me 16 cars. Thank you very much for that, by the way, Jim. All of these are pretty fast cars. Are they able to beat that time of 2.82 straight out of the card? Probably not. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to race all 16 cars like we normally would. Then we're going to take the 4 fastest from this group, and we're going to soup them up a little bit, see if we can't get a little more speed out of them. Let's get started. Alright, we're taking the first 4 out of this group, and I thought we'd do a little Ford versus Chevy action. This is the Ford GT40. This is from 2003, the Track Aces series. Looks like it's plastic base, but we'll see how it does. Another Ford that's always been proven to be a pretty fast casting. This F-150, black, yellow tint windows, pretty cool. Always been pretty fast. And for the Chevys, we got a couple Corvettes. We got a 97 Corvette. This is just a little bit bigger of a casting. I think I've raced one before. It was pretty fast. See what this one can do. And one of my favorite castings is the 80s Corvette. We raced one just like this recently, fresh out of the package, and it had speed. It was pretty quick. This one's the same casting, just a little bit different wheels. Alright, first group of cars at the starting gate. Little Ford versus Chevy action. Do love this 80s Corvette. It is always fast. You can see how much bigger that other Corvette is. Let's fire them off. Alright, a pretty close race between that F-150 and the Corvette, the 80s Corvette. They are next to each other now in the lane switch. Let's send them down again. And moving on to the next group, thought we'd do some fantasy cars. This is the Turbulence, which we raced just a few weeks ago. Another one that was fresh out of the package that I picked up just because it was pretty heavy, metal on metal, and it was pretty fast. We'll see if this one's any faster. And we've got another way too fast. I sent one just like this over to Dale over at DXP Racing. And I raced another one a few weeks ago. It wasn't as fast as I had hoped. Still just a cool casting though. Well, it doesn't happen very often, but occasionally a car comes along that I have never seen before. This is a Speed Machine. Some of you are like, where have you been? This is completely new to me. I think Jim sent it to me because it's probably pretty heavy, probably pretty fast, metal on metal. And we've got a Shadow Jet. This is a reputation for being pretty fast as well, and thank you, Jim, for sending me this because I don't have any. I have never owned any of these, so I'm anxious to see what this can do. Alright, you saw that F-150 win the last race. This next group is up, and it is the fantasy cars. And you know what? As far as fantasy cars go, this is a really good looking group. pretty interesting. That Shadow Jet is a fast car as long as those front axles stay straight. They have a tendency to get pretty bent out of shape. Let's see what these guys can do. Here we go. Oh, see, this is a fast group right here. 3 cars getting sub 3 second times. That Shadow Jet takes it with a 2.94. That's a fast time, guys. That's a real fast time. Let's hope we can keep those axles straight. Let's send them down again. We did a lane switch. Okay, for this next group, we're just going to call this previous winners group because all of these cars we've raced before and they have always been fast. And we got another heavy boy here, another Monte Carlo 60-gram car. This is the yellow one. And just 2 weeks ago we ran one of these, so we've got another Jaguar D-Type. And the one we ran 2 weeks ago was really fast. This is basically the same thing, just a different paint scheme. So I have a feeling this one's probably going to be pretty fast as well. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Another Monte Carlo concept car. Now, I sent this exact same Monte Carlo to Dale over at DXP Racing, and he got a lot of speed out of it right out of the package. So I have a feeling this one's going to do the same. It's the exact same model, same wheels, everything. So I'm excited about this one. And finally, another car that's just been proven to be super fast, the Buick Wildcat. I have raced 2 of these recently. All of them fast. This isn't just a little bit different paint scheme, but we know these are fast as well. So alright, you saw that Shadow Jet get the win in the last group. All 4 cars on that last run under 3 seconds. And now this group I think is going to be even faster with those 2 big heavy Monte Carlos going at it. Jaguar D-Type's fast, so is that Buick Wildcat. This should be the fastest group. Let's see what they can do. We knew it was going to be a fast group. That Monte Carlo does get by. Do any of these others have anything for it? We've done a lane switch. Let's send them down again and find out. Alright, final group. We've got another Rescue Ranger. Just raced one of these recently as well. Always fast, always heavy, always fun to watch on the track. Love these. Okay, we got a 40s Woody. Got a couple of these, but I don't think I've ever raced any on the track. This is does have a metal base. Got some weight to it. This will be interesting. Alright, we raced this exact same model a few weeks back when I did my Hot Wheels vs. Johnny Lightning video. This is the Cobra, and it did blow away Johnny Lightning Cobra, and it is pretty fast. Alright, so this is the last car of the 16. This is the Mercedes SLK. I don't own one of these. I've never gotten one of these before, so this will be interesting to see how it does. It is metal on metal. Can't wait to see it. Alright, Monte Carlo does win that one. We're on to our final group here. Not sure who to pick on this one. This little Mercedes, it's small, but it packs a punch. It's 49 grams. Heavy little thing. So let's fire them off and see if we can get any more sub 3 second times. Here we go. I love a good surprise win. That 40's Woody gets the win with a like we wanted, a sub 3 second time, 2.99. We've done lane switch. Let's send them down again. Alright, you saw that 40's Woody get the win. Didn't see that coming. But we've got our 4 fastest of the day right here. These are the 4 cars we're going to tune, graphite those wheels, see what we can do to get a little more speed out of them. But first, just for fun of it, we're going to see which one of these 4 is the fastest. Okay, Shadow Jet 2.93. Man, I'm just gonna have to be really careful with this car. It's just delicate. One slight little bend in those front axles and it's worthless. So we've done a lane switch. Let's see if Shadow Jet can prove to be the fastest of this group. Once again, here we go. Well, these two just keep getting faster and faster. Shadow Jet and Monte Carlo. This Monte Carlo gets the win on that one, both with 2.92 times. That's awesome. We're going to put these two head to head, and let's pick a winner from these two. Here we go. Alright, there is a look at your 4 fastest from the day. I want to thank Jim Carlson for sending these cars to me. I had a blast running them down the track. These are the 4 cars we're going to do some work on. We're going to try and get them as close to that track record as we possibly can with a little bit of tuning. And I appreciate y'all coming out and watching the races with me. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to reach me directly, it's frugaldiecaster@gmail.com.